Tonight, neighbors in Norwich are protesting in support of the Yantic Volunteer Fire Department that was suspended by the city. We told you about this 2 weeks ago. Now another volunteer department could also be closing. NBC Connecticut's Jane Chaco is staying on top of this story for us and explains if this could happen in your town.
The Taftville Volunteer Fire Department has to decide by tomorrow if they will join the city's fire service or be suspended like the Yantic Fire Company. This decision comes on the heels of a lawsuit filed by 4 volunteer fire departments that claim the city is overstepping its authority. In below freezing temperatures, Norwich neighbors stood on a West Main Street sidewalk, garnering support from those passing by.
We're here because we just have a serious problem with the lack of safety and transparency and accountability with our city right now.
They're against the city's fire chief and city manager's efforts to combine the city fire department with the 5 volunteer fire companies. East Great Plain is the first and only volunteer company to join the city. Yantic, Taftville, Oakham, and Laurel Hill have held out and filed a lawsuit against the city. They claim the city charter differentiates volunteer companies from the city's paid career firefighters, establishing their independence.
Just because we're volunteers doesn't mean we're not highly trained, highly skilled, and highly professional.
These men and women, the fire department, give their lives in a sense, and their families. Look at the sacrifices they make.
The Norwich fire chief said in a statement in part, quote, "When a fire company fails to meet these basic baseline training and safety benchmarks, it is incumbent upon the department to take action." The Yantic Volunteer Company shared a copy of the agreement the city wanted them to sign, which says the fire chief retains authority to restrict, suspend, or remove company members from emergency response. Norwich's mayor sent us a comment that said, quote, "I respect the traditions of city and volunteer fire departments, and my vision for stronger fire services always included volunteers in it." He added that he hopes the volunteers, the city fire chief, and city manager can find a solution-based approach. What's happening in Norwich isn't unique. In 2013 in Stamford, the volunteer fire companies sued the city after it tried to consolidate all the fire companies into one department under one chief. A year later, an agreement was reached and the volunteer fire companies stayed independent. And if you're wondering if this could happen to the volunteer departments in your town, well, it all depends in the rules in your town's charter. In Norwich, Jane Chaco, NBC Connecticut News.